my eyes not deceive me, or am I looking at the goddess Isis herself? Can you do me a favor, my brown skin angel? Can you tap that white girl for me?
Oh, Jay, why do you believe in God? My goodness. Well, boys, fellas, this right here is exactly why I believe in God. I mean, that youngin is just sitting there playing, and that SUV is on its way to commit carnage that you only see in Grand Theft Auto. Yes, we are discussing Waukesha. These are a few. I'm not gonna play any footage that shows the plowing into of the crowd because nah, man, I don't want my channel taken down at all. But just a few photos of the aftermath uh that I've got on deck for you. Hold on. Yeah, that one too. And as far as the carnage goes, I believe 5 people are dead and over 40 wounded by this gentleman. I'm sorry, I use the term incredibly loosely. This piece of shit right here, Darrell Brooks, who, by all accounts, hasn't formally declared his reasoning behind purposefully doing it, but the DA has come out and said that he did purposely plow into a Christmas parade that was taking place in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and like I said, killed 5 people and injured over 40 more. I don't respect anyone who would do harm to others that did nothing to them. The main narrative that's out right now is how this was retaliation for the Rittenhouse verdict. That's one of the main narratives that's being pushed, that's being floated out there, and namely due to it taking place so close to the trial, like not just like both literally and figuratively, because the timing, as well as the geographically it being so close. But the reason I call Darrell Brooks a humongous piece of shit, an animal, is not just because of what he was able to do there, is because he is literally every quote unquote black American stereotype. Rapper? Check. Baby mamas? Check. Extensive criminal history? Triple motherfucking check, y'all! And as an black American, particularly a descendant, lineage check, ow you, bro. As far as I'm concerned, because let's be real, I mean, the his guidance was, let's say, lacking due to where we ended up at. Having the media push the racial narrative, right? Having Biden come out and call the young man Kyle Rittenhouse a white supremacist, and them putting this racial tint over the Rittenhouse, over the Rittenhouse verdict, in many ways, if that narrative that oh, it was because of the Rittenhouse narrative turns out to be factual. Once again, he had, like, there's been no formal saying declaration on his behalf as to why he's done this, but so we are really at a point of speculation. But useful idiots, and in no way, shape, or form does that mindset, does that mentality really find itself, how do I put it, exclusive to any particular skin color. think that's the best way to the best way to put it. But Brooks, you're a piece of shit. I'm not even gonna call you a Mr. Speaking of the miracles that got caught on film, here comes another one. See, that's the thing. I think this one's okay because it doesn't show anyone actually get hit, but everybody's sitting there screaming, realizing you hear the swell as everyone's realizing what's taking place. This is some terrifying shit. And shout out to my man right here, cause he like, whoo, man, bros doing what bros do. Masculinity in action right here. As he slides the kid to the side. In the truck, I mean, you see it. It's just like in a flash, and he's already hit people. Golly, I'm sorry. There's even more to Mr. Brooks' nonsense. Let's hold on. Here in Nevada, because here he is, and deal is that he's out on bail. Like, he got out on bail like a couple of weeks earlier after hitting a woman with his car. This individual should have been underneath a jail a real long time ago. But I mean, the system is as the system is, ain't it? And then as soon as we fall out, all of a sudden now I'm a pedophile. Yeah. And guess what? There's a reason I separated that from the black men. Nah, fam, don't you dare sit there and try to color code that shit. But yeah, not on top of that, yeah, he's apparently a diddler. Let's explain that. 10 years ago, 2006, I caught a case with my oldest daughter's mama. Yes, my baby mama. She's from... Tell you, baby mothers all over the place. Oh, Christ, dude. Oakland. I was busting moves in Nevada. I meet the bitch. She said she want to get down, so I'm pimping on the bitch. I'll take her to Nevada. You know what I'm saying? I get cracked. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the bitch was 16 at the time. She gave... Yet you want to sit here and martyr yourself for quote unquote blackness? This is a martyr? I mean, one of the things that I see real heavily throughout a lot of the quote unquote black content is how, oh, dignity politics, the respectability politics. How dare you want to be respectable? And ladies, that's why I end up like really going hard on y'all, because like yeah, you respect and dignity, these are things that you should actually want in your leadership, and those who you want to sit there and make and build up. For all of his faults, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know the story of the young lady who was a single mother that they were initially going to use for the bus thing, but was like, nah, we're going to go with this pretty light-skinned bitch. And the rest is history. So, yes, presentation, and it does matter. Not just representation, but presentation in and of itself. And so it's like, honestly, yo, dude, you did everything wrong. You are a complete piece of shit. And I hope they throw they throw you under the jail, submit that shit over, and just completely forget about you. How dare you? I mean, I hate to sound like a cliche, but those were people. No different than you. You'd be the first one sitting there crying and bitching if somebody ran your ass over. Yet here you are, just running people the fuck over. What the fuck? I mean, once again, it hasn't been confirmed, but what, in the name of blackness? Get the fuck out of here. It's a government fucking category. Nothing more, nothing less. Who's your dad? Because me and that nigga got words, all right? Oh, we gotta have some words, because my dude, ball, ridiculously dropped. Guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like, I'm the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. I ain't doing, nah, my dude, I ain't finishing it. You know what? Screw that noise. Hold on. We're going to go back to the few happy seconds when that kid, that's just a kid sitting there. It's blurry, so YouTube can't hit me on this shit. Kid just sitting there enjoying himself. And, like, I don't. There's something about that. You know what I'm saying? That naivete. That, I don't know if the kid's old enough to really manufacture, really process what just the type of bullet they just dodged. But like that innocence and that naivete, particularly at such an event, something that's supposed to be all wholesome for the family. Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit. He really is. Okay, so where was I at in my goodbye? You know what? Screw it. We're gonna from the top. All the internet stuff. If you like it, also like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Don't be scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute like I'm the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang about for notification. Get something from the Teespring Shop on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. I just go in the description box and speak in description box and do damage. There it is. And speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, that dude is such a piece of shit, and we'll see what comes of the Waukesha thing. But the media will like, oh yeah, well, they're like, the media is sitting there doing what they can to pretend as if it ain't some quote unquote black dude that really committed a terrorist fucking act, because that's exactly what this is. But I mean, maybe not. I don't know. He hasn't made any real declaration, and in order for it to be a terrorist act, it has to be political. But I mean, seriously. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.